My favorite thing to do in the entire world is joke around.
I love joking around.
You? Not you.
It's my favorite thing to do.
You're not a jokester.
I can't take a single thing seriously. It's almost a problem.
It is a problem for me, actually.
A huge problem.
I can't take anything
Anything. My
seriously.
family's so concerned. They're like, you don't take anything seriously.
It seems like a sign that something, like a storm is coming.
Yes.
Like
It's almost like,
Yeah.
but I've always been like that, so I don't know.
I kind of feel the same way. It's like, okay, well, if I keep joking around, then everything's going to continue to be funny.
If I don't joke, I'm going to be a depression
Right,
ball.
right. So
Yeah.
why can't we just keep joking around here? And I'm like, if we don't take anything seriously, then nothing's serious.
Yeah. Like, I'll take a funeral seriously.
Barely.
I was gonna say, like, would you? I'm trying to think how to even
Depending.
put into words. Like, yeah,
Depending on the death.
I also joke about everything. I think I will try to be serious about things. Something will come through and I'm like, wow, this is really fucking serious. Like, Kelly, grow up, like be an adult. And then I'll start thinking about like the funny thoughts that branch off of it. And I'm like, well, like this person's dead, but like, oh, I bet their parents are like pissed about it or they have to deal with the funeral. I think about like the practical
logistics.
things, the
Yeah.
logistics, and it no longer makes it sad or serious. And then I go into like a joke pattern.
What about like if you're in a situation and something serious happens, but it's also really funny? Are you good at putting on a serious face, or are you walking out of the room laughing? Because a situation happened recently where, oh my God, this person got hurt and everyone was very serious. Gia was there. Everyone was very serious and making sure this person was okay. I had to excuse myself from the household because I couldn't stop laughing. How are you in that situation?
If I see someone else laughing, no, I can't make eye contact because
Yes.
then my cheeks start going
Exactly.
up.
I'm with you
exactly.
there.
I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Yeah.
It's when you make eye contact with somebody else that finds it funny that you're fucked. You got to get out
But
of there.
Right.
I'm always trying. I try not to laugh, and then I make like the face where I'm like quivering, and then it looks like I'm crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm trying to hold it in. I'm
Right.
Like,
You're like so upset.
I gotta go away. It's bad.
Trying really hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that it depends on who it is it's happening to. If it's like a stranger and I'm with like one of my friends and like you said, they start laughing, I'm going to start laughing. If it's someone I know and they're like really, really hurt, I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I'm like,
They're
oh,
not-
fuck,
they're
you're
not
really,
really
hurt.
hurt.
Like something's
Not
wrong.
like-
Something's wrong.
But I feel like even if one of my friends is really hurt, like I'm gonna help them, but I'm gonna be like,
I'm going to be laughing.
if Grace
Yeah.
cut her toe off, it would
I'd
be
be like,
fucking
oh, fuck
hilarious.
I'd be like, you lost your fucking toe, girl. Like, can you
Oh,
believe this is
yeah.
happening right
I'd
now?
like be wrapping it up, but like crying, laughing.
Yeah.
at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, I can't believe you're doing this. Also, though, I don't think I would want, I think if my friends, especially, were like actually scared and serious in a moment where
Makes you more
something
scared.
shitty was happening
Yeah.
to me, I'd be like, oh, fuck, like this
And
is
then it's
real. Oh my
panic.
God. Yeah, then you just panic. So I think I prefer jokes. I like to turn everything into a joke.
Right. I prefer to make everything in my life seem funny.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that would, like, oh, that's bad, but it would be funny.
Yeah. Do you guys have people in your life that just can't take a fucking joke? Have you ever like
Yeah.
met someone that literally can't take a joke?
I wouldn't say they're in my life per se because
Yeah.
people got it. People have to
Yeah.
figure it out. But I have I have people in my life that I have to deal with that can't take a joke or that just don't get it. Like sometimes you say something or I'm always really sarcastic or I say stuff under my breath or whatever. And if it's not heard, it sounds ridiculous or like the first part of it sounded ridiculous. Like sometimes, it's easier to misunderstand when you don't like get what I'm saying.
There's nothing worse than a joke going over someone's head.
Oh
and then
my
you
God.
and then you try to explain the joke and it's
then
not
you
funny
just fall into
anymore.
a rabbit hole.
Right.
You're
It's
like,
never
"Ah,"
funny.
and sometimes you're just like, I don't even feel like explaining this joke to you.
Yeah, never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
It's like you're
missed
too
it.
stupid to get this joke.
Yeah.
That's the mindset I immediately adapt.
So we told people here that we wanted them to make us laugh.
Yeah.
Basically a bunch
we
of
did do
clowns.
that. We did do that.
This is an office of jokesters.
It is an office of
jokesters.
funny
It
people.
wouldn't be right if we didn't bring people in to tell jokes on the jokes.
And we just wanted them to tell one joke.
one
Yeah.
joke.
Their best joke that they got up their sleeve.
We're wanting them to do that. Do we want to jump into that, or can I list a couple of types of jokes for you guys just to get your quick thoughts on them?
Let's do it.
List them.
All right, inside jokes.
Best. Those are my personal favorite.
Those are good.
I love inside jokes. I hate being outside of them, though.
Oh, hate
It's
being
the
That's the
worst
worst.
when you're outside of it, but then when you have an inside joke with somebody, it's the best.
It's
Yeah.
the greatest. When you're on the
you
outside
feel like
of
an
an inside
asshole
joke,
sometimes.
when you're on the outside of an inside joke, you like hate jokes. You're like, oh, this. I bet that's not even funny.
That's
like
not
you
funny.
get so
What are you
mad.
even talking
You're like,
about?
oh, like fuck, like literally, what are you even saying? I guarantee it's not funny. Like just
Yeah.
because you're on the outside
Oh,
and
you
you're jealous.
two idiots have the same.
And then if
Completely.
someone tries to explain the inside joke to you, you're like, that's not funny.
Yeah, you're like, oh, haha.
Yeah.
But it's an inside
oh,
joke.
good. Wish I was there first.
Okay. Jokes that you have with your family.
Love.
Those are fun.
The best.
Those are like always long running jokes too.
Yes.
Right, like
years and years.
Yes.
Like me and my brother have a long running
go.
joke of when the doorbell rings, dropping to the ground and hiding. And like it's like funny because we've done it to multiple people in our
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And so it's something we joke about.
Yeah, that's
like stuff like that. It's just like has to do with the family.
That's fun.
Or like you have like a joke about an aunt or an uncle, but
Mm-hmm.
you say it around like I'm not gonna say it, but like we got a lot of jokes about my aunt and uncles that are just
course you
running
do, of
since we were
course.
younger, and they're always funny. They're never not funny.
Yeah. Always. I have an inside joke with my aunt where I call her like stupid bitch. That's my thing. So in all my Facebook posts for like her birthday or like Mother's Day, like second mom thing, I'll post like happy birthday, you stupid fucking bitch. And like all the comments will be, oh my God, like what the fuck? And
Who
like,
is
it's her
this?
aunt.
Yeah,
love
yeah.
you, you stupid fucking bitch. It's awesome.
Love it. Love it. I have inside jokes with my Nana where I know when she's being like bitchy, but she's like, seems interesting. And that's always her like being a bitch all the time. And
Sarcastic.
It's funny when you see old people being bitchy openly.
Yeah.
I always think that's kind of silly.
They stay bitchy.
Stay bitchy.
People don't change.
People don't change. Stay bitchy. Dark jokes. That's
Love.
my favorite. I love a
Love.
dark joke. I love a
Right,
joke that
live
makes me
off
so
of.
uncomfortable that I like might throw up. Like I love a joke like
I
that.
love out of pocket jokes.
Yeah.
Me too. Where,
I love
where you
it.
have to look to see if you can laugh because you're like, I want to
Yes.
laugh.
You're like,
so
oh, fuck.
fucking bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Isn't it the
Yeah.
best when you get one off and the room erupts with
Nothing
laughter?
better.
There's nothing
Oh,
better
yes.
because it could go south. You could say a joke
go horribly.
and people would just be like, "Why the fuck did you say that?" But when you get one off and people all understand that you're joking, great feeling.
Best feeling.
Couldn't agree more. Dad jokes.
Sometimes they hit.
I don't like.
Sometimes.
I'm not.
Sometimes they hit. I think
Depends who delivers it.
right. If I'm hungover, dad joke hits 100 times out of 100. Like
Yeah.
if I'm hungover, I'm like, I feel like everything is funnier when you're hungover, just in general.
Yeah.
If one of my friends makes a joke, it's like an on purpose ironic dad joke, I'm like peeing my pants.
Yeah,
for no reason.
You're right. It depends on the person.
Yeah, if you're
the
being
situation.
ironic about it, it's funny.
Yes.
I would
But
say.
just when guys think their whole persona is telling dad jokes,
Worse.
No, because you're just straight up not funny.
Yeah, totally agree.
Like, you know, when a girl's like, I just love his stupid dad jokes.
No, I hate that shit.
No.
I hate it.
Bitch, I want him to
They
be actually funny.
Yeah, they
Right.
they actually think the dad jokes are fucking hilarious.
Are
and
actual
knee
jokes.
slappers.
Right, no.
And it's
Right.
like, no, we're kind of laughing at you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm funnier
don't
than
make,
you, and
Don't
I
make
don't like
dad
it.
jokes. Guy or girl, don't make dad jokes your personality. Like don't let that be your thing. Like that's it's just lame. Keep it to the dads. Jokes that you have just with your friends or with like a friend group.
The best, just your whole other language.
Right? Whole other
Everyone has a
language.
different language
Jokes
with
about
their
you can
group,
joke
yeah.
about like people. My favorites are always when we talk shit about people from high school or people from college. Like when we just reference people going back and forth, and especially if other people are around, it's like
They won't understand anything.
right. They have no idea. It's like that sucks. You don't understand, but you have no idea how fucking funny this is right
Yeah.
now. Like this is the funniest shit of all time.
Right. And it just makes you feel so good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you really truly think your friend group is the funniest in the fucking world. But every friend group thinks that.
Right.
Always.
Some are just so not funny, though.
Oh yeah.
You ever been around a friend group that you're just like, you guys are not funny? Because I've been
Yes.
around a lot of friend groups. I'm like, oh, you're fucking funny. This is
Yeah.
a funny friend group. Also been around people who think they're the funniest people ever, and it's painful.
hurts.
It's painful.
It's so painful.
It's so
That's
crazy that
painful.
everyone has different humor.
And also friend groups that have no humor at all. Like they're just like it's
just
lovely,
hang
I'm
out.
sure.
I met
They
a
just
group
hang
of
out
that
and they're
this year, and I
they're
was like,
genuine
oh,
friends.
How do you sit around and like talk, but we're not laughing? There's
Right.
no jokes involved.
Exactly.
There's
It's
no
like
laughing?
all the serious shit from Sex and the City without even the like like quick little one-liners, like with no Samantha.
Yeah.
That just sounds so boring.
I don't think I'm ever serious with my friends.
Me
Ever.
neither.
I don't
Well,
think I'm ever.
sometimes,
I
if
don't.
it comes
that's
to
the point.
it,
No,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
If we have a serious conversation,
Yeah.
but majority of the time, I think I'm fucking around at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do with friends. You're not supposed to walk
Yeah.
around and be like,
No.
oh,
Right, I have to be
life.
so serious. Even your like core group of people, like shit gets serious sometimes.
Ooh.